with God. Why? Because the weapons of this world and of this fight is not carnal, but it's a spiritual war to the pulling down of strongholds. God is the only one that can break a stronghold. Because the stronghold means that the enemy has your mind. The enemy has your thoughts. And the enemy is manipulating you to do some things in the flesh, to do some things in the carnal world. The carnal world is this world that we live in, born in sin and raised in iniquity. The only way you can combat this world of sin and iniquity is through God. The only way you can navigate through it the right way is through God himself. Because you can't make the right judgments. Blame it on Adam and blame it on Eve. Because they could not make the right judgments. I'm going to give you a correlation. God left them alone and gave them instructions on what to do. Told them, you got authority over everything between the heavens and the earth. You got authority. He left them alone to do what they do. He kept a watchful eye though, but he left them alone. Just like he leaves you alone. He left them alone and they made a bad decision. They decided to let the enemy trick them on what God told them. He told them not to do something, and they did it anyway. Is it really that he said, you are not to eat of this tree? Yes, he said it, and yes, he meant it. So don't eat of that tree. The enemy is having some of you eat from some trees that you ain't supposed to be eating from. He's having you nibble on some fruit that you ain't supposed to be eating from. You tasted some figs that you ain't supposed to taste. That's what the enemy does. He gets in your mind for you to believe that it's okay. Just a nibble here, just a bite here, just a taste of this or a taste of that. One little taste will take God's taste away from you. You don't need to be sharing no tasting. But God left them alone, left them to themselves, and they made a bad decision. That's why God don't want to just leave you alone. That's why he said you got to keep your mind stayed on Jesus. Because when you alone, the enemy will trick you to nibble from some fruit and from a tree you ain't supposed to be nibbling from. He's going to open your eyes to some situations that you don't need to know about. That's what the tree was, the tree of knowledge.